Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Exposing Daily Thoughts with me, Sister Yaterah. On today's EDT, I want to discuss unity, the power of our unity, to be exact. A few days ago, I was having a conversation with my mother and we were talking about the internet. And she raised the question about, how are we paying for internet? How is this, how do they have a corner on the market of internet? And so I told her, I too had this thought, and I reached out to some people and I asked the question and I did some looking into it. And I was told that it's about putting satellites as far as owning and controlling the internet, right? And that putting a satellite into orbit would be a way to corner your own internet market. So then I went to look into see, what is the cost? What does it cost to put your own satellite into orbit? Because we have the brain power in our community. We have the scientists, the engineers. We just don't have the money, and we're not unified. So I want us to take a moment to look and see what are the costs to put a satellite into orbit, and how does our unity offset that cost? Okay, so understanding what produces internet. Digital data is converted into analog signals and passed to the ISP, or Internet Service Provider server, through telecommunication cables, fiber optics, or satellites. We're interested in the latter to have that total ownership of our internet. All right, so how much would it cost to get a satellite? It is estimated that on the low end, 50 million to a high of about 400 million. So here I just thought was some good information to share. What makes satellites so expensive? There is more information about additional costs on a monthly basis in terms of running a satellite, maintenance, and things of that nature. So important to note, I thought, to share. Additionally, I thought this was interesting. Who owns the most satellites? So like that top half, that's SpaceX with over 3,000 satellites. All right, so we see USA, UK, China, Russia, USA. But it ain't us, okay? It ain't your mama. It ain't your auntie. It ain't us. All right, so we're going to use the most honorable Elijah Muhammad's number, which is 40 million of us or more, for the sake of math. So the lower cost of a satellite was 50 million. We're going to divide that into 40 million. And that means that we would just put up a measly $1.25, literally painless. And the higher cost was 400 million. So we're going to take 400 million and divide that into the 40 million of us united. And this is going to come out to $10, y'all. Somebody put painless in the comment section, please. So I'm just saying, if solutions we want, solutions we could get. And that was just talking about internet, honey. So what does that mean about education? What does that mean about food, clothing, shelter? What does that say about police brutality? What does that say about jobs and money and... Okay, food for thought. Matter of fact, this was an EDT. Chime in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll see y'all back tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.